and this has been a quickly evolving situation throughout the day. I'm going to step out of the way just so you can get a sense of what's happening here. There are several police roadblocks set up just south of downtown Welland, and they are trying to control movements as best as possible for this situation. But here's what we know so far as what happened is bylaw officers were called to a home on 2nd Street to investigate some sort of fence issue at around 7:20 this morning. And after they arrived, police officers were asked to attend to accompany them, and for reasons we don't know why, there was some sort of dispute, and then less than half an hour later, shots were fired from at the property toward officers. One of those officers, as you mentioned off the top, was struck in their protective vest. And during this incident, police officers did return gunfire. That has now triggered a probe by Ontario's police watchdog, the Special Investigations Unit. They have been called in to help conduct a parallel investigation to figure out what exactly has happened here. Now, moments ago, we did have a chance to speak with Niagara Regional Police. Here's a bit more of what they had to say in terms of what happened.
One of our officers was hit. That officer was transported to a local hospital with what's considered non-life-threatening conditions. Sounds like the body armor did its job there in protecting the officer. So right now, because we can confirm that the suspect is contained in that unit, that's the safest place right now for everybody involved. So that could be a long drawn-out process. It could come to a resolve in the next little bit. That's going to dictate on the operations that are at hand here.
One of our police officers got shot in the chest, and they're in the hospital. The officer, she's a wonderful person. She's going to survive. And I just want to say our prayers and thoughts are with the family. Our prayers and thoughts are with all the police on both sides of the border, and that we'll always have their backs.
Now, as you heard mentioned there is a shelter-in-place order. So what that means is residents in the immediate area, they are being asked to stay in their homes with the doors locked. Now, just driving around here, I can tell you this is, again, quite a large area where there are a number of roadblocks. We have seen people out and about, and police are encouraging people to sort of heed their advice and, again, stay in their homes. Now, there's also been a lot of online speculation in terms of what's happened here, and many rumors are flying around, and even just trying to get to this scene here on Google, you can see that it's warning that there is a Welland shooting, and people are sort of encouraged to plan their routes around. So that's heightening up some of the concern that's happening here. So we did try to ask Niagara Regional Police about some of the stuff that has been shared online. They are not getting into the individual in question. All they are simply saying is that this situation, they believe right now, is contained. This person is in a building on 2nd Street. And as I mentioned, and as you saw, there are several officers on either side of that property.